we have started the discussion on topic income from other sources. And in this, we have understood the basic concepts of what is income from other sources, which incomes are basically taxable under the income from other sources. Just before continuing further, we will have a brief recap of what we have understood in the previous classes about income from other sources. So income from other sources is the fifth head of income. Okay. So total, we know that there are how many heads of income under Income Tax Act? There are 5 heads of income under Income Tax Act, and income from other sources is the fifth head of income under Income Tax Act, and it is also called as what? Residuary head of income. Okay, it is also called as residuary head of income. Why it is called residuary head? Because if any income is not taxable under any other source, if any income is not taxable under any other 4 heads of income, and that income is not exempt income also, then that income will be taxed under income from other sources. So that's why it is called as a residuary head of income. This you should remember, that income from other sources is also residuary head of income, and other 4 heads are known as specific heads of income. Okay, because in specific heads of income, only specific income will be taxable. Okay, like under salary, only salary will be taxable. Under house property income, only rental income or annual value of property will be taxable. Okay, in capital gain, we know that only capital gains will be taxable. Okay, then under business and profession, profit and gains from business or profession will be taxable. So that's why they are called as specific heads of income. Okay, and other heads, that is the income from other source, is a residuary head of income, because no income which is taxable under other heads and it is not an exempt income will be coming under income from other sources. Some list also we have seen already. Just we will go through it. Dividends. It is a income from other source. Why? Because if you will analyze dividend, you will find that it is not possible to tax dividend under any other source properly. Okay, because dividend cannot come under salaries. Okay, dividend cannot be taxed under house property. It is not a capital gain. It is not a business and profession normally. So where it will go? It will come under income from other sources. Clear? Winning from lotteries. It is a residuary head of income. Gifts. If it is not exempt, gifts will be taxable under income from other sources. Then salary of MP or MLA, we have discussed this in detail, because MP or MLAs are not the government employees. They are not employees of the government. They are the elected representatives. Okay, that's why income, a salary of a MP or MLA will be taxed under income from other sources. This you have to remember properly, because in MCQ question may come, salary of a MP or MLA is taxable under 4 options will be given. So you have to select it is income from other sources, because MP or MLA are not employees of the government, and for any income to become salary, there should be employer-employee relationship. This is a very important thing. Employee-employer relationship should be there. If this is absent, then income will be taxed under income from other sources. Salary will be taxed under income from other sources. Then remuneration of an independent directors, because independent directors are not employees of the government. Okay. Sorry, independent directors are also not employees of the company. They are independent directors. But remember, whole-time director or executive directors. In companies that you might have learned types of directors. Whole-time directors means those directors who are full-time working in the company, or executive directors. They are the employees of the company. So their income from company will be salary income. But independent directors, they are not related to the company. They are independent persons. Okay. So there is a very detailed provision so given for independent directors under Companies Act. So if independent directors case is there, their remuneration income will be taxed under income from other sources. This point also you should remember. Okay. Casual incomes like winning from horse race, okay, lottery, games, etc. All this will be coming under income from other sources. This is some of the list. And one more important thing is that which will come under income from other sources. That is the interest income. Interest income is also taxable under income from other sources. So these are some of the illustrative list of income from other sources. One illustration also we have discussed in this Mr. Richard illustration. In this, we have first checked whether the income will come under which head of income. Then we have solved this illustration. If you remember this illustration we have discussed, see, all the income are income from other sources. The agriculture income from Sri Lanka, then dividends are income from other sources, winning from lotteries, income from other sources, interest on securities. These are all other sources. Just you have to do the total, you will get the income from other sources. Okay. Those who are noting it down, please note this point. Income from agricultural land in India is exempt from tax. Income from agricultural land in India is exempt from tax. This point you should note down properly. Income from agricultural land in India is exempt from tax. Okay. Here it is income from agricultural land in Sri Lanka. Okay, that's why it is taxable. If it is an income from agricultural land in India, if in question it is given income from agricultural land in India, then it will be an exempt income. So here the answer will come. Okay. So this much everybody comfortable, whatever we have discussed till now. Today we will take one more illustration on income from other sources. So please confirm this much everybody is comfortable, then we will continue with the illustration part. Yes or no, everybody this much comfortable? Okay. So we will take another illustration in income from other sources. Yeah. See, in practical situation, how it will be. Suppose if you are somebody approach you and ask you how to calculate my taxable income so that I can pay tax. So how it will be done in practical? You have to do the calculation of each head separately. Okay. First you have to check the total income of that person roughly. Then you have to divide it into different heads, calculate it separately. Like what is that person's salary, income from salary. If he is having a house property income, you have to calculate that. Okay, then if he's having a profit and gains from business profession, capital gains, income from other sources, then you should do the total of all these head. It is known as gross total income. Okay, so it will be like this: salary, house property, PGBP, capital gains, income from other sources. So total of all this income is known as gross total income. From this, there are some deductions due. After reducing the deduction, we will get the taxable income. And on taxable income, you will pay the tax. Now, it is important to remember that one person may not have all the sources of income. It is not possible. One person may not have all the sources of income. So you have to accordingly do. Some person may be having salary income and income from other sources. Or salary and profession income will be there. So it will be combination. Okay, it is rare that all will have the five sources of income in 1 year. Very rare chance because capital gains are very rare case, no, because every year person will not sell any property. Okay, unless and until he is having a share transaction, etc. So it is very important that five heads of income, rare case only it will be there. First, we have to check whether how income is divided. First, you have to divide the income and you have to do the calculation. And calculating salary in practical situation is very simple because you get the form 60 from the employer. So based on form 16 only, you can do the salary calculation easily. Okay, only difficulty will be there for other heads of income. Okay, so practically calculating salary income is very not that much difficult because everything will be already done in the form 16 only. So based on that, you can calculate and give the taxable income of a person. Now, read this illustration on income from other sources. Mr. ABC is a managing director of Mrs. Hindustan Products Private Limited. He furnishes you the following information for the year ended 31st March 2021. You are requested to compute his income from other sources. Okay, simple question. Mr. ABC is a managing director of Mrs. Hindustan Products Private Limited. And he is giving you the following details. From that income, you have to just calculate what will be his income from other sources. So, if in that income any other head is there, that we need not calculate because question is asking only calculate income from other sources under income tax. Okay, so just we will see the list of income. See, this income is having, see, directors board meeting fees, interest on fixed deposit, honorarium is received from newspaper company, dividends, commission for underwriting shares of a new company. So these are his incomes. We have to check what will be his income from other sources from this list of income. Okay. So understood the question, everybody? Just go through this question. Then we will start solving this. Everybody gone through this illustration. See, very simple. Only five incomes are given. We have to check whether income will be income from other sources or it will be under some other source of income. So format will be same only. Just see. Directors board meeting fees 6875 6,875 rupees he has received Mr. ABC. Whether it will be income from other source or it will go under some other head of income. Everybody can try the answer. Directors board meeting fees. Whether it will be taxed under income from other sources or under some other head of income. Yes. This we will discuss later. Interest on fixed deposit, obviously income from other sources. We have seen interest from other sources. Income from other interest will be income from other sources. Honorarium for an article published will be income from other sources. Okay. Dividend will be income from other sources. Okay. And commission will be income from other sources. So all these are income from other sources. Interest, honorarium, dividends, commission. Okay. So we'll do this first. Interest 1,250. Honorarium received 2,500. Dividend from an Indian company is taxable from current year, fully taxable from 21-22. We have understood in the last class also. And commission will be taxable under income from other sources. So name of the Mr. ABC. Previous year, 19, previous year is 2021. And assessment year will be 21-22. So with effect from assessment year 21-22, dividend from Indian companies fully taxable. This point you have to remember. This much understood, everybody. All these are income from other sources only. Simple question. Interest, honorarium, dividends, and commission. These are all income from other sources. Okay. Now, one important thing is that directors board meeting fees. Now, very important. Here, if you will see in the question, here it is said that he is a managing director of a company. Okay. Here, Mr. ABC is the managing director of the company. Okay. Now, if we will assume that Mr. ABC is an employee of the company, then this salary will be board meeting fees will come under his salary. Okay, that assumption, if we are taking that, if we will assume that Mr. ABC is the employee of this company, Hindustan Private Limited, because he is a managing director, and managing director is the key personnel in the company. So managing director is a key officer of the company, key management personnel of the company. KMP, you might have heard this term. Key managerial persons means those who are the top persons of the company. Okay, so if we will assume that ABC is an employee, we can assume that because he is a KMP, key managerial person of a company, one of the top officials of the company. So in that case, this amount received by him from the company will come under salary. We will assume that case, okay, because any amount paid by an employer to employee will be salary. Any amount paid by an employer to employee. If employer is paying any amount to an employee, it will be taxable under salary head of income. Okay. And here ABC is the managing director of the company, who is a key managerial person. So we will take that amount paid by this company, Hindustan Food Products, to ABC, that is board meeting fees will be salary income. Understood? So this income we can assume it as a salary income. So this we can write it as taxable under head salary. This is always you can take your own opinion here, because if word independent director was used instead of managing director here, then definitely this will come under income from other sources, because independent directors are not the employees of the company. We have seen that because they are not the full-time directors of the company. Okay, so this understood everybody. This much you can note this illustration on computing the income from other sources. If you do the total, your income from other sources will be 65,875. Clear?